Okay. I don't do this very often. And I really don't know about my audio levels if they're doing well or not. But I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna read reviews that my brother has left on Google, and the only reason I'm doing this is because they're pretty funny. And there was, as a matter of fact, I read them to him. I read them back to him, and he thought they were pretty funny. So I said I might do YouTube on it, and he says, "Oh well, if you do, let me know." So here we go, YouTube on it. I don't, I'm not affiliated with any of these businesses or anything like that. I just I'm reading these reviews because my brother has an interesting way of leaving reviews. Now, before I start this, I want to say this. Usually, when I leave a review, I'll say what happened. I'll say about the place, if I like it or not, how the service was, how the prices were, similar stuff like that. And my brother did that with some of these, but not with all of them. For instance, again, I'm not affiliated with any of these businesses. I'm just mentioning them for the sake of the review. So the reason my son wanted me to put it up on the screen, whatever, but I don't want people knowing his, Google thing and all that stuff. So I'm just going to read him off of his. So this is from 3 years ago, and he went to Arby's. It says, went in to try the Wagyu beef burger. Boy, what a disappointment. $8. It's such disappointment he gave it 4 stars. That is my understanding. Okay. He went to a place, Sky Fuel, 3 years ago. And it's a gas station, of course. Gave it 5 stars, the biggest rating you can give, right, for a review. And he said, best prices in El Cajon or San Diego. Okay. That's a review, right? At least somewhat of one. Starbucks Coffee Company, National City, gave it a 2 star. Says 15 to 20-minute wait for walk-in coffee. Okay. He's getting the idea reviews. All right. Again, 3 years ago, Jack in the Box, El Cajon, 5 stars. Best hitching burger, best Jack in the Box ever. Right. You see all of his reviews here. This is from, when was this? Oh, he left a new one. Is this a new one? 19 hours ago. Calvin's Cut Barbershop, 5 star review. But he didn't leave a message. He didn't leave anything about it, right? He didn't say anything about it. Just 5 stars. There you go. Uh, moving on here. County Waffles, 3 years ago. 5 star review. Loved it. The chorizo and eggs skillet, spicy. That's why he likes it, right? He likes the spicy hot stuff. Now, this one got me. This one was where I first was like, wait a minute. Are these reviews or is this some kind of comedy thing? It says Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints in Lakeside. 5 star review. He gave them a 5 star review. And this is what he said about the review. Stopped outside at the curb to run my fixed OBD app. Check engine light was on. Okay. What's that got to do with the building? Prospect Plaza in Santee from 3 years ago, 5 stars again. Forgot name of bilingual young man that assisted me, but will never forget his respect and manners, which is hard to find these days. I will be coming back. And that's a good review. That's a review. Arco Gas 3 years ago, 5 stars in El Cajon. Competitive prices for gas. Good. Okay. Jersey Mike Subs. Lakeside, 5 star review. Ordered my regular giant number 9 on whole wheat bread. And when I get to work to eat, the bread was white. I don't order white bread. Hobbytown, Santee, 5 stars. We'll be back. That's it. Another Jack in the Box one. It says, great service by friendly night crew. Again, 5 stars. Rancho San Diego Village in La Mesa, 5 stars. And all I put here was Smart and Final open until 11 p.m. That's it. It's not saying how good San Diego Village is. It's a shopping mall, obviously. Didn't comment anything else, just the smart and final. But at least, okay. Vine Liquor and Gas in Lakeside. 5 stars. And all it says is one word gas. That's all it says. Gas. Uh, this one says Brigantine Seafood and Oyster Bar in La Mesa. 5 stars. And he says, beautiful bathroom. Wonder if before or after 8 there. I don't know. Beautiful bathroom. What he says. Turner's Outdoorsman in El Cajon. Great service, it says. Walmart, 5 stars. Pharmacy is great. Now, this one's an interesting one. The Shores Post Acute Nursing Home in San Diego. And he left 1 star. He's usually generous with the stars, so you know it had to be bad. Well, this says, I actually went to see a dear friend of mine since the 90s. But after signing in, taking temperature and sanitizing, I was told I needed to be vaccinated. I told desk, heck no, and walked out. Didn't see my friend. Well, didn't see his friend. Mount Soledad Memorial Park. 5 stars, right? It's in La Jolla. We've all been there. Oh, I've been there several times. Went to the top to get some pictures and left. It says nothing about the memorial. It says nothing about the view, which, Mount Soledad has great, wonderful, beautiful views, right? Nope. Just went to the top, take pictures and left. Cleveland National Forest in San Diego, 5 stars. And he says simply, okay. That's it. Americo gas station in Lakeside, 5 stars. Competitive prices. Okay, that's somewhat of a review. Now, this is what really gets me. Flex Drive Car Rental Agency. It's not saying what kind of car he got. It's not saying anything about the service. It's not saying, anything about the place. All it says is car accident, total loss. All that says is why he went there, not how well it was. Unlike this next one, Enterprise Rent a Car in San Diego, 5 stars. Lytton and Point Loma was good. S3 downtown sucked. That's the review. Excuse me. That's the review. New Century Buffet in El Cajon. 4 stars, says lots of veggies. He likes his veggies. Now here's a review. This is an actual review, right? Summit Gasoline in San Diego, 4 stars. Great gas and ice prices. He loves his ice. Oh, does he love his ice? Steel Canyon Produce in Spring Valley, 4 stars. 5 white corn for $1, about 15. Does that mean about 15 ears of corn for $3? I don't know. Okay. Berkshire Hathaway Home Service Real Estate Agency, 3 stars. Doesn't explain why he put this. Doesn't say what kind of service they do. Doesn't even say why he put this, but it says eyes rolling in my head. Why? Why are they rolling in his head? Chevron. Okay, so he put 4 stars. Sprouts Farmers Market in El Cajon, 4 stars. Says was looking for frankincense resin. Disappointed. Now this next one is one of the most interesting reviews I've ever read on anywhere reviews. My brother and I are the kind to leave reviews on things because we want other people to know, at least I do, how the service was at places and things like that. But this doesn't make any sense. El Monte County Park in Lakeside, 5 stars, a 5-star review, right? Passing by on my way to work. Okay, and what? Why did you give it 5 stars if you're passing by on your way to work? It doesn't make any sense. Okay. El Cajon Town and Country Shopping Mall. It was okay. I went to Sprouts. All right. Pony Express Car Wash in Lemon Grove. Nice wash and free vacuum. That was the 5 stars. Now, I actually was talking to him about these, and this is one of the strangest ones he put. Chili's Bar and Grill and his restaurant in Santee. He gave it 5 stars. So I would think that if something had 5 stars, it'd be great. It'd be a terrific place to go, right? Man, 5 stars. I want to go there. Well, apparently that's not what he means. Although he gave it 5 stars, it says it was a strange parking lot. And the food and service was good, but overall, not a regular destination for me. But you gave it 5 stars, right? Oh boy. I mean, I just don't understand it. Oh my goodness. Here's a good one, everybody. Gold Acorn Quick Mart in Campo 3 years ago, 5 stars. Got the $7.77 prime rib for dinner. That's good prime rib, by the way. Gas station was good price too. Lost $400 in type machine. Okay. Jackson's Shell in El Cajon, stopping for gas. Well, that's what you do at a gas station, isn't it? Or refreshments or something like that. Didn't say if it was clean, didn't say what the prices were, just stopping for gas. O'Reilly Auto Parts in Ramona, 5 stars. Why did it get 5 stars? Well, he said, bro picked up spark plugs. That was me. I picked up spark plugs. But that's why I gave it 5 stars, I guess, because I picked up Starbucks Coffee Company in Ramona. Got coffee early in the morning and route to Julian. Okay, well, you gave it 5 stars. Why is that 5 stars? Is that 5 star worthy? Another one, Albertsons in Ramona. By the way, I don't live in Ramona. But it says, took brother shopping. But it's got 5 stars. Well, maybe I'm 5 star worthy. Maybe that's what it is. I'm worthy of 5 stars just because I go shopping. I guess. Wendy's, it says 5 stars. Dave's Triple Combo. Carl's Jr., 5 stars. Great Angus Burger. Superstar Gas Station in El Cajon, 4 stars. Gas and ice. Okay. Price, quality, service. None of that. Just gas and ice. Okay. Now, with this one, you got to wonder, is he really reviewing this or is he a guide? Okay. Jack in the Box, again, in El Cajon. Restroom is available. Well, gee, thank you. I'm glad to know that the restroom's available. Maybe I wouldn't have gone there had I known it wasn't, right? G.I. Joe's Army Surplus Store, I assume it's in El Cajon. There were lots of camouflage and military type clothing, boots, shoes, and other things. I will be back. Yeah, I know he will be. He will be for that. He has Center Point Church in Colton. Is that? And he simply put 5 stars. Says, come check it out. Well, good to know he went to a church. Now, Sequan Casino and Resort, 4 stars. 4 stars. Now it's 4 star worthy. So what do you think he put? He put nothing to share. They don't give it 4 stars. I'm just saying, don't give it 4 stars. I'm skipping through a couple of these here because I want to read the really good ones. And there are good ones coming up. One of my favorites is coming up, by the way, which is my son's laughing because he knows what it is too. So here we go. So if you went to a place that a restaurant that closed at midnight, the credit card machine had issues for other customers and recommended cash, right? Would you give it 4 stars? Well, he did. It was a Denny's in Wildermere. Weird location. Closes at midnight. Credit card machine issues for other customers. Recommended cash. 55 Alaska salmon is my favorite and was done to satisfaction. My brother's all about the food, I guess. So it doesn't matter if there was issues with the credit card machine. It doesn't matter about anything else. As long as that food was good, that's what counts, by golly. That's what counts. Crossroads Center Shopping Mall in San Diego, 5 stars. And he just simply put, loved it. Loved it. That's all he put. Oh my goodness. Another Jack in the Box in Escondido, 5 stars. This particular location appears it has its team working together. I've been anti-chicken forever. Now I'm addicted to the spicy cluck chicken sandwich. Not me, but that's okay. I notice he has a lot of Jack in the Box reviews on here, which one of them is my favorite one, I'll have to say. I will have to say that it is. Farmer Boys fast food restaurant, 4 stars, and he puts too expensive. To me, if it was something that's too expensive, I'd put 1 star, because you can't put nothing, right? You can't put no stars, unfortunately. Another Jack in the Box one, El Cajon. 4 stars. Person taking orders at drive-through in the morning was a little uneducated. When asked if he had a full menu, he asked me what that was. Then he claimed he didn't understand when I explained it to him. Food was much better. Food was much better than what? The attitude you got from the guy? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Sonic Drive-In in San Diego. 4 stars. First time at Sonic ever. Order was wrong, but corrected quickly. Okay. Delivered by 2 different persons at the car. Burger was hot and delicious, but bacon. Delicious with bacon, but very salty. Tots were kind of a letdown and not what I expected. Yeah, I know. The shops at Spectrum. I don't know what that is, but he gave him 5 stars. Now again, one would think 5 stars would be a wonderful review, raving, glowing review, right? Not for my brother. He says, I wish those prices were the same as in the picture. Okay. And he says the same thing about Arco. Starbucks Coffee Company, San Diego, 4 stars. And he puts, okay. Oh my goodness. The Home Depot in El Cajon, 4 stars. Now, not the best, but not the worst, right? But what he puts for the review is the worst. He says was very busy. Line for self-checkout was too long. It was like too long. I left without purchase. Sorry, bro. That'd be a 1 star, wouldn't it? Just saying. All right, another Jack in the Box in Paris, California. Loaded double cheeseburger combo, $7.99. He got 4 stars. Yeah. Subway in Paris, excellent, 5 stars. El Norte Parkway Plaza in Escondido, 1 star. Now he's starting to understand. 1 star. Wendy's both suck. Subway saved my day for my taste and quality service. Thanks, Subway. Oh my goodness. He's got a thing. He's always like going shopping, and he works weird hours, so he appreciates when he can go shopping at like midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. So we put Vaughn, San Diego. Love going here till 3 a.m. because Walmart closes at 11. Okay. Is that the only reason you love going there? Because Walmart closes? Anyway. Okay. So another 4-star review. Glowing review, right? 4 stars, almost glowing. This is Del Taco in Escondido. They made me the worst Del beef tacos ever. That's already a 4 stars, right? But it gets better. But wait, there's more. The taco shells were barely filled with meat, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. The meat was oozing water. I may as well have ordered the value tacos, adding tomatoes and water. I will not be back. Go to Nuevo in Paris, Boulevard Del Taco, and learn how to make them right. But he gave him 4 stars. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my goodness. Carl's Jr. in Temecula, 4 stars again. $12.60 for each combo. $25 for 2 is expensive. Don't give them 4 stars. Superstar gas stations in El Cajon, 5 star. I need to put one simple word: cheap. That's it. Is the gas cheap? Are the prices cheap? Nope, just cheap. And this is one of my favorites here. Tom's Famous Family Restaurant 23 in Escondido. 4 stars. And he put meh. Meh. That's it. Navy Federal Credit Union. 5 stars. Always convenient ATM. Okay, well, that's kind of a review, I guess. I don't know. Oh my goodness. What else do we have here? Super Sergio's Mexican restaurant, San Diego, had number 21 combo plate chili relleno taco enchilada rice and beans. Not bad. Well, there is a review, bro. There's a review. Arco gas station, San Diego. Needed gas and ice. Found both here. Okay, I guess. Do other people do other people do reviews like this? Because I don't. I try to be as specific as I can because I want people to know if it's even worth their time and money going there. This is a really, really good one right here. Lake Park Plaza in Lakeside, 4 stars, right? What do you suppose my brother wrote on this review? Lake Park Plaza in Lakeside. He wrote, can't remember. I can't remember what even bothered to me. Walmart Supercenter in El Cajon. Nothing to see here. Okay, but he gave it 4 stars, man. There's nothing to see, nothing to write home about, nothing like that, but there's nothing to see here. Oh my goodness. Santee Village Square. And Santee, of course, put 4 stars, and he put Home Depot? Like it's a question. Oh my goodness. What do we have here again? Walmart Superstore, National City this time. Went in for some Skull Candy earbuds. True Jib, $29. What are Skull Candy earbuds? I don't even know what that is. Okay. So when I want to hear about restaurants, I want to know how clean they are. I want to know about service. I want to know how friendly or unfriendly, right? Anybody in that place was. That's just part of a review. So my brother puts for Chipotle Mexican Grill in Temecula. He gave him 4 stars and said, nice restroom. Okay, well, I guess they have a nice restroom. Doesn't tell anybody anything else except that it has a nice restroom. Rockin' Baja Lobster in Old Town. Wifey's birthday party was great. Food and drink service by Jessica was awesome. 5 stars. We'll see. There's a review. He runs hot and cold with these things. He really does. Albertsons and Alpine. 4 stars. Was looking for a particular soda. Oh, he's very picky. And iced tea, Arizona to be particular. Had some trouble and didn't find what I wanted. Had to substitute bottled water at front door. Was very reasonable in price. Okay, good. Golden State Gasoline in Lemon Grove, 4 stars. Great place for gas, energy drink, ice. Limited hours, closed early at night. He doesn't like that. Remember, he works very odd hours. And Cox Store, internet service provider, San Diego, 3 stars. Wife pays cable bill, nothing to see here. Okay. Yes, I again. I think he's a little too generous with the stars. Just saying. Might be a little too generous with them. Okay, McDonald's in San Ysidro, 4 stars. Oh boy, 4 stars, man. This must be a really awesome place to go and eat, right? And he puts, my daughter went in. No review, sorry. Didn't I put anything on? But you gave it 4 stars. You took the time to type that in. You took the time to give it 4 stars, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm looking here. I'm looking for more. I'm looking for my favorite one here. I'll get to it. It will show up. Stonecrest Plaza again, San Diego. Walmart, of course. But also stopped at Stanton Optical. That will be another review. And did he review them? He did. Okay. Let's move on here. San Ysidro Village. Never heard of that. And of course, it's in, guess where? San Ysidro. 4 stars. Try to eat at Chode. I don't know how to say. He would know. I don't. But they have changed their hours and close way too early now. The original hours posted on a window or wall needed to be removed, and the new hours should be listed as it's less confusing to the customer. Update: my wife and I went back a few days after Mother's Day fiasco, and finally got to eat there. The service was great, and so was the food. I enjoyed my machada, and the wife enjoyed her tilapia. She also raved about her cinnamon coffee, which is already sweetened with, what is this? Pinocchio sugar. Pinocchio? Whatever it is. I'm not good at those. Okay. So the next one here, is this going to be a review or is it going to be a guided tour? Macy's in Chula Vista. 4 stars. Men's restroom on first floor. Women's on second floor. Wife bought another purse. I mean, is it a review or are you a tour guide? I mean, I'm sorry. So when I go to a place and it's expensive, which a lot of places, especially where I live, I don't give them a 5-star review. Well, my brother did. Arco gas station in San Diego, 5 stars. Went in at night for ice and energy drink. Expensive. Well, why'd you give them 5 stars? I'm just saying. Burger King, Lemon Grove, 5 stars. Drive through for a burger and fries at night. All others were either way too busy or closed. Glad this one was open, with only one car in front of me. When he wants to eat, he wants to eat. Just saying. Just saying. This is an interesting one, and I know where this place is. John's Kebab in Lakeside. He gave him 3 stars. Said food I had was not what I expected, and a 35-minute wait for Afghan burger. What's an Afghan burger? Does anybody know? And price. It was not good when you are the only customer to go. No, that isn't good. Absolutely not. Well, Denny's in San Diego, 5 stars. Great hamburger, French fries for lunch. Wife enjoyed her shake too. Okay. Starbucks in San Diego, 4 stars. Nothing exciting to comment on. Well, I'd have done 1 star. Maybe that's just me. Oh, here we go. This is only a 2 star. Okay, you're thinking 2 star is going to be a pretty bad one, right? I guess so. Loma Square, San Diego, 2 stars. Don't shop here. Always congested traffic. Okay. We'll see. There's a fair assessment. The same. I mean, a fair review. Starbucks Coffee Company, San Diego, 4 stars. Still miss the days when I can put my own sweetener and half in my own coffee, and without a mask, sit outside. Well, no one's forcing you to go to Starbucks. Okay. The reviews don't necessarily ask you why you went there, right? I've never heard a review say that. Why did you go here, especially on Google? Well, he didn't care. He said why he went there anyway. Jack in the Box, Lemon Grove, 4 stars. It was on my way to work. I'll try. It's on my way to work. Why not? Harbor Freight, great prices, of course. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Imperial Marketplace, 5 stars. 5 big stars, right? Ultimate review. And he says, no comment. Am I the only one that thinks this is weird? Of course, I had to grow up with the guy, but I'm just saying. Just saying. Smart and Final, San Diego, 4 stars, just fine. That's what he wrote, just fine. Panda Express in San Diego, 1 star, too much sugars and no brown rice. He's a big guy about brown rice. I myself don't like it, but that's fine. Yeah. Best Buy, La Mesa. 1 star. He simply put boycotting. That's it. I think we'll get that later. Now this one right here, and we're not done yet. I know it's been about 30 minutes in here already, but this is my favorite review that he put. And you gotta, when I read this, I read it the way I'm gonna say it. Jack in the Box in San Diego, 4 stars. What can I say? It's Jack in the Box. Classic. Oh wow, yes. What can I say? It's Jack in the Box. Now I'm going to read this. Why he's boycotting Best Buy. Again, not all happy at Best Buy and haven't shopped there for over 3 years due to price gouging. This was written 7 years ago, by the way. Price gouging over a case of water in Texas during hurricane. Prior to that, they weren't stocking the LG phone cases I needed, but had loads of new generation cases for all Samsung and iPhones. And that made me feel unimportant. We all want to feel important, don't we? Don't we? I think so. Yeah. See what there's Foodland in San Diego. It was okay, but he gave 4 stars. That's it. 4 stars for something that's just okay. This is what I do. This is another one that just, what are you talking about? Untitled, a United Oil gas station, 4 stars. And what does he write? It's home. What? Yeah, it's home. That's what he wrote. Okay. What is this? Sweetwater Square, National City Shopping Mall. Went to Chevron for emergency gas. They gave 4 stars for it. Okay. Sports Arena Shopping Center, 4 stars. Took family to lunch at Olive Garden. Bring your wallet. What does that tell you? Yeah. It's expensive. Uh-huh. Hometown AYCE Marketplace Buffet. I guess Hometown Buffet. One star. Oh, and this guy, remember, he's very, very generous with stars. Let's see what happened here. My family and I went there last year for the last time because while I was eating, I asked my family, "Is it just me or does everything taste terrible?" Everyone nodded their heads that it wasn't just me, and everything did taste terrible. I've noticed that one location in the college area of San Diego, where I used to get breakfast, was also shut down and abandoned. Ooh. I also remember leaving posted messages, for I won't say name, that were ignored and never returned. So much for undercover boss. Ooh. 10 months later, and almost all of the hometown buffets have closed in San Diego. That's right, they have. They've been replaced, actually. And just heard El Cajon has a brand new Golden Corral opening January 2018. So, and he still hasn't heard from this guy. I won't mention his name. Still hasn't heard from him. I don't know. Oh, man. And he's usually very generous with the stars, like I said, man, but dang, not that one. Okay, couple more here. Rally's Burger in San Diego, 4 stars. Love the burgers at Rally's. Service here at National Avenue and 30th is outstanding. Orders are fresh and correct. Maybe people need to know about this location before it disappears. Please keep it running at Rally's. All Rally's lovers visit soon or lose Rally's in our hood. Be sure to ask if they have any coupons for your next visit before you leave. Well, he's a roving ad campaign, isn't he? Fancy there's any. Harbor Freight in Chula Vista, 3 stars. Long lines. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight. I like Harbor Freight. Yeah. Okay, so the last one that I have here, probably his first one. 9 years ago, 4 stars. Denny's in San Diego. It was okay. I came for all you can eat pancakes. Of course he did. I'll tell you a story about that after I read this. Uh, Waitress was preoccupied by a large to go order as someone was picking up. And the man looked at each and every item in each and every container and complaining about lack of cheese on something. This caused me to wait a long time before ordering and never was asked if I wanted a refill on my coffee. Service was minimal and food was okay, but you gave it 4 stars. Now, before I wrap this up here, let me tell you this story. I was in Boy Scouts a long time ago, quite a while ago, actually. And we had a all you can eat pancake breakfast thing going on. Oh boy, he loved that. And when he showed up, I sold him a ticket. He showed up, and he went. I think it was about his fourth or fifth plate. They started giving him half the pancakes. He said, "Wait a minute, I thought this is all you can eat." They said, "We gotta save some for others." Oh man, typical brother. That's it. That's all I got. And I don't know how this is going to go. Whatever. I know it's been about 40 minutes now, longer than I expected, but I found some of them funny, and I just think it's interesting the way he writes reviews. I was on my way to work and I passed by it. I mean, Okay, well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.